Welcome back to Guys Being Dudes.
The one and only.
The one and only.
I thought you were going to open with what you planned with. You planned to open by absolutely screeching, and you didn't do that.
Oh, no.
That's why I looked at you like you were crazy.
Now, you see, I wanted to do that, you're right, but I didn't want to damage, eardrums, equipment.
Oh, word? Oh, word?
That's just more work you got to do, and in turn, that means more work I got to do.
Yeah, tell me about all the work you got to do.
I do a lot.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No,
I insist.
It's so much, I need to use it in 2 words, meaning I do a lot.
2 words. You do a lot. That's 2 words. That's your 2 words.
Okay, let's not do a Charles Barkley fucking
You get Charles
thing
Barkley,
I just
idiot.
saw. Yeah, I just got. I have the mental capacity of Charles Barkley.
Says a lot. Unfortunately, you don't have the money. But yeah,
No.
Anyway, this is AK219, the only podcast. With me, Aidan Maloney, my boy Kevan Boland. We're a couple of guys being dudes, as he mentioned in the unfortunately cut short intro from his Charles Barkley moment. But you know what that means?
It happens to the best of us.
It happens to the best of
Well,
us.
it happens whenever we do this show, because, this is the one day of the week we can be the guys being dudes. This is the one day of the week where the tomfoolery and the
goofy goober-esque
and the goofy goober
vibes.
Yeah, it gets up to
shine
notch.
through,
or 2 or 3 or 4.
all of them
And
potentially.
we tend to be a little crazier on this one particular day.
Because you know what happens when we sit down with a little sparkling water and a candle lit, maybe rose petals sitting around, we get a little goofy on a podcast.
That we do, and then we go to the bedroom.
That's why, that's after. We don't have to go. They don't have to
yeah,
know that.
they don't have to know that. Well,
come
but,
on, with the behind the scenes things.
Yeah, the behind the
come
scenes,
on now.
OnlyFans, AK219, we're right there.
Yeah, we're right there.
$50 a month.
$50 a month. The deed to your
You get
house,
everything.
your social security number, all of your credit card information. It's right there, super cheap for you.
It's a monthly payment, so
Easy monthly
every
payment.
time that $50 and extra things are coming out of your account.
Then you know you're getting extra things for you to observe. Because
Yeah,
that's just
right.
what we do. Completely free. $50 a month is all we ask.
Yep.
And with that out of the way, this is Vibe of the Week, where we tell you.
Yes, we.
I was going to say you tell me, but then I was like, well, no, I also tell you. So we tell
each other and then
the lovely
listener. Yes.
Something fun, funny, wholesome, or real that's happened the last 7 days. Now, Kevin's been away for what feels like months, but it's really only been like 4 days, to South Carolina. Now, what the F is your Vibe of the Week, dog?
It really happened. I was there Thursday night to Monday morning, and it went by way too damn quick. I wish I could have been able to spend a little more time out there, because my mother lives out in South Carolina now, and July 31st was her 50th birthday.
That's
so
fun.
we went out there to celebrate, had a good time. The road trip itself wasn't too bad. It was just in the car for
A lot of driving.
12 plus hours. I think it was like 14.
14, that's about right.
To and from. But it wasn't bad necessarily. On the way there, I've never been to a Waffle House before.
What?
Nope.
You've never been to a Waffle House?
Nope. So
it
we
is
went
the
there
most
for breakfast.
magical place, dog.
It really is. And the food actually wasn't that bad.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
So that was a lot of fun. And then when we got closer down south, I ended up having, I tried Bojangles.
Bojangles. Dude, did you get the biscuits?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I got the biscuit, that Cajun filet.
Oh, sure.
With the pimento cheese on it.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Dude.
Oh, it was so good.
I can't believe you've never been to Waffle House or Bojangles
Well,
before.
Bojangles is a southern thing.
Well,
I haven't been down south in a long time.
Oh, okay.
And same with, do we have any Checkers around here?
We used to have one, and then it died. But there's a Rally's. You know how there's like Hardee's and Carl's Jr.?
Oh, I've had a Hardee's in Michigan City.
Yeah.
I had that.
Well, Hardee's and Carl's Jr. is the same thing as Checkers and Rally's.
Oh, well, I've
So-
never had a Checkers before, and I ended up having that down there, too.
Yeah.
Oh, so I got this thing called a Baconzilla, which is pretty much
Baconzilla?
like a Baconator.
Oh, interesting.
But holy
Pretty
shit,
good.
it was so good. And their fries are,
Dude, the Checkers fries are to kill
Oh.
for.
Oh,
For sure.
so good.
There's a Rally's in Lake County, I think.
Really?
So if you want the fries, you can go there because it's the same. Rally's is the same thing as Checkers.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
But we got there Thursday night, had a couple drinks, but didn't go too crazy because we got there about 10:30, 11 o'clock
Pretty
at
late,
night.
sure.
Went to bed Friday. We went to a bar called Shenanigans.
Oh, good name. Good name.
It is a good name because if anyone out there has seen the movie Super Troopers, you know that that's a running joke in that movie. So my dad saw that I posted a picture of myself and had shenanigans by it. He's like, "Are you at the place with all the goofy shit on the walls and the mozzarella sticks?" I'm like, "Yes, I am."
Did you get mozzarella sticks?
No, I got mac and cheese bites.
Oh, equally better, honestly.
And a, oh fuck, what else did I get? Oh no, French dip.
French dip? How was your French dip?
It's good.
Good. The mac and cheese bites?
The mac and cheese bites were good. Well, French dip, not like I didn't get that with chips. Like, it was called a French dip. It's thinly sliced roast beef.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
okay.
it's like
Yeah.
dipped.
You dip it
and
in the au jus.
It's got the, what is that, the one with the Swiss on it?
Provolone.
Oh, word. Okay.
Oh, it was so good. The mac and cheese bites, though, dip them in ranch. Oh, those are so good.
We got to go back to that golf place. They had the good mac and cheese bites, and you need to get better at golf.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
we'll get you there.
I at least know how to work the shaft.
You're a good shaft worker. You know how to grip it.
As far as swinging it, it's a little tough. So that was Friday. We went to a bar, had some drinks. Saturday, we drove into Charleston to pretty much spend the whole day there. We went to the seafood place, which I know you might not be the biggest seafood kind of guy.
Not. The only seafood I eat is like sushi or like popcorn shrimp.
And I know it's the same as your dad. He's like, I will never eat fucking fish ever. I'm like, that's okay.
Like, I'll try it.
Well, I
try
got
anything once.
I got a po' boy.
With like the
tilapia.
Oh, okay, word.
With,
that actually sounds good.
Cheese, bacon, grilled onions on it. Oh my god, the thing was fucking massive.
They
dude.
do that. They do it right, bro.
They do it right. You see what I said? Do. Although the
that's
only thing
funny,
that,
like a poo-poo joke.
Yeah.
Pee-pee. It smells like pee-pee poo-poo in here.
No, seriously, it smells like caca and wee whiz.
Wee whiz.
One of my mama's friends got mussels, and she's like, yeah, like, Robin, try these. Kev, try these. I'm like, no. I do not eat mussels or oysters.
Those are like oyster adjacent, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much like it's...
No, thank you.
Slimy. It's...
Yeah,
no.
yucky.
And even like apparently at this seafood place, they served boiled peanuts.
I've seen those before. There's a gas station in... It's whatever county is south of us. Jasper or Newton. One of those. There's a gas station, one, that sells boiled peanuts. And I always, I'll look at it and I'm like, what the fuck is a boiled peanut?
It's like, well, apparently, like, my mom said you can eat it however, but, like, you can just, take it out and eat the actual peanuts. But, like, I just put the whole thing in my mouth.
Well, it's all edible.
Go, oh, my God, it was soggy. I mean, because it's boiled, but it was soggy. And, like, my mom's friend's like, it tastes like peanut butter. I spit it out. I'm like, no, the fuck, it does not.
Just
like,
eat peanut butter. Why are you adding extra steps?
I don't know.
There's no purpose. Just eat peanut butter.
They weren't good. And the only downside to being out in Charleston was they had like ice cream trucks, but booze pop trucks.
Yo, dude.
So my mom got one.
Epic as hell.
I didn't get one because we were kind of in a race to get back to the car because we ended up walking a fair distance away from the car.
Sure.
And it starts to rain.
That'll do it.
And we don't have umbrellas.
Well, don't be a little bitch about it.
Well, we
Just
were,
but be in the rain.
We were, because it started coming down, like, hard.
Really? Oh, that's fun.
Like, fucking, we couldn't see.
That's fun.
And, like, my hair is, like, all down and, like, in my forehead and shit and damp. And I'm just, like, it's starting to drip on my face and in my mouth. I'm just like, is this a mix of rainwater and sweat? I'm like, I can't tell what this is. And I'm just like, because we had our food with us, too, because we didn't eat it all.
Oh, I see.
So we're walking. I'm like,
hunched over.
I'm like, where's the fucking car? And it finally stopped by the time we got back to the car. But, I'm fucking drenched. I'm just like, God damn. So that was Saturday night. Actually, no, sorry. That was Saturday day. Saturday night, this is where...
is this where the fun starts?
This is where the most fuck shit happened that night. So there was karaoke at Shenanigans again. So we went there.
Sing?
I wanted to sing a song, but I didn't have the stones to do it.
Boo.
Until I got some alcohol in me, and I sang with a chick who I was trying to get laid with that night.
How'd it go? How'd it go?
I did not get laid.
Oh.
But man, she was cute. But anyway, we get there. My mom sang. My mom sang too. It was oh God, fuck. What song did we sing? Picture. I think it was
Photograph by Nickelback.
No, it wasn't Nickelback. It was Kid Rock.
Oh God!
It was a Kid Rock song with so there was a male part in it and a female part in it, and she just ran. I'm outside having a smoke, and she's like, "Hey, like the person who came with me left. Like she's not gonna sing this with me. Did you want to sing it? Because I've been talking with her all night." I'm just like, "Oh shit!" I'm just like, I don't know, like what song? She's like, "Picture," but I'm like, what? And she's like, well, the words are on the TV. You just got, I'm like, okay. I've never heard it before a day in my life, and I fucking killed it.
Really, dude?
I fucking killed it, dude. Like, oh, that was a lot of fun. But if I were to have done a song myself, it would have probably been Piano Man.
That's a good one. That's a good karaoke
Because
one.
then the people she was hanging out with, I was hanging out with, you know, to continue to try and say, like, hey, come over after the bar. We're still going to keep on drinking.
Yeah.
And so let's fuck.
Right. Kindly.
With consent.
With care. Yeah.
Absolutely. And the people that she was with, he ended up putting on Piano Man. She's like, come on, Kev, like, sing it if you know it so well. I'm just like, okay.
You did?
And I did.
Good.
Word for word, right in front of her. But then we lost the game of pool.
Oh, well, that'd do it.
But we were talking before she got up and sang first with her, which she sang Bartender by Rehab.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Oh.
I could sing it word for word.
Great.
It's a good song.
No,
Fuck off.
it's not.
Fuck, it's karaoke. Not. It's a good song.
This is why I can't ever go to the South, because the only music they like is fucking country.
It wasn't even that bad.
It's the goddamn worst.
It wasn't even that bad.
It's the worst. I'm sorry.
But anyway, before they sang, like, I walked up to her table and just like, hey, you singing soon? She's like, yeah, how about you? I'm like, well, and you know how that went. But I was like, you look like you could use a shot. She's like, why? I'm just like, you're singing soon. How about some liquid courage? I'm like, what do you want? She's like, Malibu? I'm just like, yeah, that's fine. She's like, you don't have to drink Malibu. I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, let's do some shit, but 2 shots of Malibu, fucking $12.
For 2 shots?
2 shots.
That's about right. Yeah.
But still, I'm
$5,
just like,
$6 a shot.
But no, dude, she was
coconut rum guy?
No, honestly.
I never really pegged you as a coconut rum guy.
I wasn't, but Malibu isn't that bad.
It's mid.
That's why I wasn't,
I don't like coconut, though.
Objective to it.
Sure.
Because I'm trying to, be like, yeah, I do things.
Have you ever heard, there's this vodka, fish vodka. It's vodka with, like, the taste of, like, raw fish.
That's disgusting.
Would you do a shot with her if that's what she wanted?
If that's what got me laid, absolutely.
The sacrifices we make, let's go.
And that, like, dude, like, she was in, I mean, they were overalls, but, like, and then she had, like, these flower pants on, showing a little bit of booty.
Yeah.
And, like, she had a Tom and Jerry tattoo right here.
Oh, that's fun.
It's just Tom holding up a gun like that, and then she had some tattoo on her thigh. I'm just like, man, I really want to see the rest of that tattoo. But no, unfortunately, she wasn't even from South Carolina either. She was from North Carolina, and the people she were with were doing some bowling tournament the next day, but not until 2 in the afternoon. I'm just like,
you got plenty of time.
Like, come on. She's like, no, like, I'm going to go back to wherever they were staying. I'm just like, all right, well, it was nice to meet you. Her name was Kathleen.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, yo, shout out to Kathleen. Did you get my boy's socials?
She looked about the same age as me. I tried to get her number, too.
Damn.
But she's just like, well, you'll never see me again. I'm just like, yeah, I know, but I won't either.
Yeah.
Come on. Like, my risk levels are usually at the lowest of lows.
Yeah, sure.
But when I get some drinks in me, and which
your social walls fall down.
And I was thinking though, I'm like, honestly, I know my mom and her 2 friends were trying to pimp me out that night because they wanted me to get laid too.
Sure.
I feel
Best wingmen right there.
I feel like I would have had a better shot with the boys. No offense to my mom and her friends, but
no offense, Robin.
No offense at all. But I feel like I would have had a better shot. But it was still a fun night. And then, as we're leaving, my mom and her boyfriend already took a trip back to her house. So me, my mom's friend Heidi, and our other friend Nancy needed to get an Uber. And it got there, and there's this one dude standing outside the bar. And he had took a liking to my mom's friend Heidi. So they're talking.
Yeah.
The door of the Uber's open. We can't leave because his head is in the door, still talking with her. He's like, where are you all going? And I'm just like, fuck it, we're good. You want to kind of have a couple drinks? Let's fucking go. God. So I gave him my phone number.
Yeah.
He called me. So it was saved. I told him, yeah, I got your number. Gave him the address. He's like, all right, I'll be there in a little bit. And sure as shit, Big B. He's there.
My man.
Big Brian. He's there. 43-year-old black man.
One of the homies, though.
But I went to the bar to bring home a chick to get laid. And I brought home
Big Brian.
Big B. And even, like, my mom's friend Heidi might have done something with that guy that night at the house.
Good for her.
But she sobered up and said, you know what? No, you should leave.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but that was a crazy Saturday night. I'm laying there trying to go to bed, and I'm just like, I brought home a black man. I didn't bring home a chick.
Why didn't you go for anything?
What do you mean?
Get you some action with Big B.
Oh, God, no. No. That's not what I wanted to happen that night.
It could have been what you wanted.
No, I don't think I would ever want that.
Oh, what are you trying to say, huh?
I don't like receiving.
Well, maybe Big B was a generous guy.
No. No, but that whole night, I had about 6 shots at the bar, 8 or 9 Yinglings, came back home. Unfortunately, all we had in the fridge beer-wise was, it was either Coors Light or Michelob.
Oh, yeah.
So I had 2 Michelobs when we got home.
So, essentially you hydrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was fine. Woke up Sunday with no hangover. Sunday, my mom had a pool league that we went to around 4 o'clock. That was a lot of fun. Had about 10 Yinglings there, a shot of Fireball, and a shot of something else. And I was fine. Still played a game of pool with my mom after that.
Did you take an L?
Yeah. I took an L. And there was another black guy there named Wes, and this dude, coolest black guy I ever met. Awesome. Wearing that typical, Irish cap.
Oh, that's righteous, bro.
Tan one, like a blue button-up shirt, tan shorts, just looking like a straight play out there. Because
for sure.
Our friend Nancy was she.
Yeah.
Funny story how I met this woman. She works at Triangle Liquors.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
I usually go there to get us drinks for our show.
Sure.
And this past Tuesday, last week, I went there to get stuff.
Yeah.
And she rang me out.
Oh, okay.
And then come Thursday, when my mom's friend and her came to pick me up, I'm putting my shit in the trunk, and she looks at me, and is like, "Hey, I know you." I'm like, "No, you don't." Who are you? She's like, "Yeah, you go to Triangle Liquors." I'm like, "Holy shit!" I'm like, "And you're friends with?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh my god!" And her daughter, I went to high school with.
No kidding.
And graduated
Small
with
world.
her.
Small world.
And she's from New York.
Hey, classic.
So we call her New York Nancy. Because she's got that accent.
Really?
But like when she's got a couple drinks in her, she's fucking up and fucking just going crazy and shit. So she was all over Wes.
Yeah.
Nothing happened with them, thank God.
Oh, you didn't ship them?
No, because, one night, Saturday night, I had to, since I thought something was going to happen between my mom's friend and Big B.
Yeah.
I was told to sleep upstairs in the room where her and Nancy slept.
Okay.
And given the fact I don't really know her daughter all that well, but this woman is a bit older than a typical mother.
Okay, sure.
And she's drunk.
Right.
And I'm sober, and she's trying to go to bed in just a tank top and her panties. And I'm up there trying to go to bed. I'm just like, you know what? Nope, I can't do it. And Big B and Heidi are still outside talking, smoking, and whatnot. So I literally set up camp behind the couch, and I slept on the floor behind the couch that night. So I'm like, it was uncomfortable. I can't. I'm not saying I'm older women, but she's not that old. See, this is a very touchy subject here.
Yeah.
But it's still weird.
It's out of your wheelhouse.
Yeah, I don't really know you. I don't really know your daughter.
But then again, you could have if you wanted to.
No, I would not have.
You could have if you wanted to.
I needed to be drunk. I was sober.
That was your issue for being sober.
I drank enough to be drunk, dude.
Well, sounds like a you problem. So what you're saying is you could have gotten laid multiple times.
No.
And you decided not to.
No, well, yeah, because no. Anyway, that was Saturday night. Sunday, we went to the pool league. Like I said, had a lot of fun doing that. And then, unfortunately, we left Monday morning, which was actually the day of my mom's birthday. I still found that weird that we left the day of, but had to get back into town to do this. I got to go back to work.
Right.
Life needs to resume here. So it was a lot of fun. It was just very short because I feel like I said, as soon as we got there, it feels like we left immediately because I had so much fun. But no, it was good to see my mom again. I'm not sure when I'll be going down again or when she'll be coming up. But I had a lot of fun. I even started watching Peaky Blinders in the downtime that I had there.
Sure.
Great show. Love it. Already in season 3. Highly recommend. I'm a big Cillian Murphy fan.
Yeah.
Good actor.
Good.
And yeah, that's been my week.
Righteous, man. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Like I said, I just still find it funny. I tried my hardest and I tried my damnedest to get in some pants.
Respectfully.
And yet, of course, I was not being an ass about anything. But I bring home a large human being that is not female.
Right.
What the fuck?
Hey, if you can bag Big B, you can bag anybody. Don't let a couple, tiny little rejections throw you off your game. It only makes you stronger. Okay?
Maybe I need that. Maybe I need that mentality here.
The Resonator.
I can bring home Big B. I can bring home any chick I want.
That's exactly right, dude. You had Big B in your back pocket.
I really did, because he fucking called me.
Big B would have given you the zucchini in your backyard garden if you wanted. You can bag anybody, homeboy.
It was fun. It was just very awkward.
At times, I'm sure.
But that's it.
Wicked, bro.
On the drive home, I wanted to try Crystal.
Meth?
No. I know that's when I say it up here, people are like, yeah, meth, but no, down there. We have White Castle.
It's the White Castle
up here.
knockoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to try it.
It's not as good.
I'm sure, but I still wanted to try it, but we completely forgot about it and we didn't do it. And the last funny story that happened on the drive home, we stopped at a Love's to get some food, get some gas, and Heidi had moved the car away from the pump because she already pumped her gas, and we were out there waiting for Nancy to come out. Well, I guess we didn't tell her we moved the car, so she walks to another white vehicle at the pump, gets in, and she's like, all right, we're ready to go, and the woman goes, ah! She's like, oh my god, I'm sorry. He comes back to the car, he's like, Heidi, you motherfucker! He's like, why didn't you tell me you moved the fucking car? Like, a full-blown New Yorker. Just fucking stop. I'm like, oh god. I'm like, Nancy, calm down. She's like, oh, what the fuck? And like, I was getting ready to leave with them, and you were... Because we get out there, we're like, where the fuck is Nancy? And then she's coming walking back from the pumps. I'm like, oh no. So that is just so much fun.
That's funny, bro. That's a good week right there, dog.
It was.
For sure. My week has been much less eventful, I gotta say.
It always is.
Always.
Oh, but hey, we got a little something coming up soon.
August. That we do. That'll be exciting. That's 2 weeks from now? 2 weeks from now.
12th and the 13th, correct?
Yeah. So that's 2 weeks from now. That'll be exciting. But no, this last week for me has been pretty arduous. Just lots of work. Stupid work. But then again, like, I don't mean like stupid as in like, oh, this is dumb that it's just like stupidly exhausting. But
oh yeah, for sure.
The Saturday sports show was a lot of fun. Glad to be back on that. We got some Culvers afterwards. Haven't had Culvers in a hot minute.
Solid. Always good food.
Any of our southern or West Coast listener, Culver's is a Midwestern thing, and it's essentially cheese curds and burgers, and it's really good.
Damn good burgers, shakes, ice cream.
The cheese curds. I mean, that's the name of the game for real, though. Oh, the custard.
Custards.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're ever in the Midwest, give them a shot. See what you think.
They're pretty good.
So yeah, we got some of that. Had myself a concrete mixer. Haven't had one of those in literal years. Pretty damn good.
They're good.
Kind of melted on the way home, so that I got more of a milkshake, but still tasty.
Still edible.
Yeah, definitely. I've been playing the hell out of Tears of the Kingdom still. The new FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's Ruin DLC came out.
What?
And
DLC
I just got
for it?
Yeah, man. So I got the base game for my Nintendo
the original
Switch.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
No, Security Breach. 3D, the recent one. It's got like ray tracing and
Nope, haven't seen it.
You haven't seen any of it?
Nope.
Not even on like
I thought like I've seen all the like spin-off games they made of it.
Yeah?
Hold on, stroke. That they've made of it that Markiplier has played, like Five Nights at Fuckboys and
oh sure,
Five Nights at Flu Boy or all the random shit. But I only thought there was like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then
it was 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then it was Sister Location, Pizzeria Simulator, Ultimate Custom Night.
Which that one I've played.
Yes, that we have, dude. We need to do that again. That was fun. We made a competition of it.
We did,
and we didn't even do it for content.
Oh, no, but you're holding the record.
I am holding the record, you little fucking pussy.
Yeah, I can't beat it because it's tough.
It is tough. But it'll be easier now because instead of playing at like 12 frames per second on my old PC, I have a dedicated gaming PC.
Oh, we're blaming it on performance.
You remember how glitchy that was, getting like
perfect.
3 frames a second.
Perfect.
You're lying to me and to the listener.
I know. I'm lying to myself.
But yeah, we got to do that again. Maybe that's our first like live action video, is us playing old games nobody else cares about.
That's a good idea. Like even like old games on PC.
I wonder if I could get a capture card for my PS2. That would be a lot of fun. Playing some PS2 games, bro. I'm having all these ideas now.
We could have some golf tournaments on the fucking Tiger Woods PGA shit.
So okay. Let's make a list.
All right.
So we need to start doing mini-sodes. In between, we need to start PS2 capture card, Xbox 360. I don't even know if they do capture cards. Is that just fucking... You need like an Elgato or something?
I'm not sure. That's something
we'll look into it. We'll research. This is all behind the scenes things, but I just want the listener to know we're getting excited. Gee dang it, because we'll be doing some stuff. If we can do this, we can do anything. If Kevin can bag
If I can bag Big B.
we can do anything.
Pulling up in his fucking dark blue polo, shorts like up past his knees, fucking Rolex on and shit.
How did you not get with Big B?
I don't know.
I'd have gotten with
like
Big B.
Some sexual chocolate action.
That's
like,
what I'm
God
talking
damn.
about, dude. That's your loss, actually.
It might be.
Anyway, we're excited. Kevin had a great week. I didn't, but I'm still excited. So we'll be back in a quarter of a second, maybe, for some burning questions.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh!
Bye. We've returned for the aforementioned burning questions.
Whoa!
Where the questions are burning hot.
Hot. Put it down.
Put it down. Put the
it
damn
down.
questions down,
Put
Kevin.
your hat
Put your
on.
hat on. Anyway, this is where we go to everyone's least favorite website, Reddit.
But it's my favorite.
Well, actually, second least favorite website next to Twitter. Oh, wait, it's not that anymore.
It's called X.
Ha ha ha, that's the fucking stupidest shit I've ever heard. Anyway, we've got questions lined up that people on Reddit ask other people on Reddit, but we're treating them as people asking us. The main characters of the universe, of course.
Well, yeah, we have the right answers for these questions.
Exactly. That's why
So they're meant for us.
They're meant for us, clearly. Everyone out there, if you ever ask a question, just know it was probably meant for us, and we have the right answer. Hit up our DMs. They're open.
9.9 times out of 10.
What's the other point one?
Huh?
Oh, it's probably when Big B's in our DMs.
Anyways.
Anyways, nothing to say about that. Okay.
No, that dude's gonna haunt me.
Well,
The fact that I orchestrated this.
Yeah, you did.
When they were having me pimped out, and what did I do?
You ended up being the wingman.
I ended up
anyway.
being the wingman.
Yep.
How the fuck does that work anyway?
Anyway,
We're not talking about that.
first question comes from, a name we've heard before, user Big Dog Cat.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What country can you live the rest of your life never visiting?
Well, considering I have not visited a single country.
You've never even been to Canada?
No.
Really? Oh, I would have expected the hockey magnate
I know,
to have been
I
to
know.
Canada before.
I don't know.
Pardon me.
I've been nowhere outside of this country.
You're lost, really.
But if it was a country that's, let's say, I have been to and I would never go again, it would probably be either Mexico or Africa.
Africa's not a country, but I understand what you're going for.
South America.
I would have said, well, it doesn't have to be countries you visited because most Americans only go to one, and that's America. But if we're thinking outside the box, like countries I would never want to go to, like countries I'm fine dying in my grave, happy I never went to, would probably be England, Saudi Arabia,
Oh, for sure.
Brazil, and
China.
Yeah, North Korea. For
China,
sure.
North Korea, or just North Korea. Because
Well,
honestly, I don't know if I'd go to China either.
I had a great aunt, my great aunt Kathy, rest in peace, who went to China several times and loved it over there.
Really?
Like, yeah, the culture is so cool. Like, I mean, it's granted our government's dog shit, but their government is equally dog shit.
Everybody's
So
government's
it's-
dog shit.
Not everybody. Majority. Most countries' governments are dog shit. But yeah, she came back with all these stories of like how fascinating the culture was, and like she started learning Mandarin and she could like almost hold a conversation.
Damn.
It was fascinating. So like her fascination and fun stories kind of make me curious to go just to see what it's like.
That's fair.
But like I have no interest in going to North Korea or Saudi Arabia or England or Brazil because they all just don't seem good.
I agree with that. That's why I said, I'm sure there are certain, in every country there are certain parts that it's obviously a tourist destination.
Like, yeah, if your answer was Mexico, then I'm sure like Rio de Janeiro, Mexico City, Guadalajara, Cancun. I'm sure they're lovely places.
Yeah.
Tourist trappy, but I'm sure they're lovely places. But like
would I go to the heart of Mexico?
Like, yeah, would I go to rural parts of this country?
No.
No. Yeah.
It's like we have that. It's called Gary, Indiana.
It's called Gary, Indiana.
We have it up here.
It's called Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, Ohio. We have that. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, for anyone out there who wants tips, I think we did this in a previous episode, like where never to visit in America.
Yep.
Yeah. Avoid the Deep South and Ohio.
Hey, South Carolina wasn't that bad.
That's not really the Deep South. I'm talking like Mississippi, Alabama.
Well, it's south enough for
most
you
of
to where they
Georgia.
play country music all the time,
Listen,
apparently.
country music is a fucking cardinal sin, but it doesn't discount people as being like actual garbage.
That's fair, but you should really, like, I should put you in my car one day and
I will
go driving
jump
around.
out of your car.
We'll go driving around.
I will
and
jump
I'll
out
put
of your
on-
car. I'm sorry.
I'll
and
put
you're
on
going to be
bartender.
responsible for my injuries.
I'll put on bartender.
I won't do that.
And we'll sing it together.
I won't do that.
You should.
No.
Yeah,
Next
okay.
question. Comes from
Yes.
user Nefaltari Vivi. How drunk are you after drinking a 6-pack of beer?
Maybe a slight buzz.
Maybe tipsy.
Maybe just a slight buzz, but
There are factors
I'm about to admit this on a podcast. If I drink a 6-pack, I can drive.
within reason.
Within reason.
Your
yeah.
blood alcohol content's likely too high. But you're an alcoholic like everybody else in AK219 Studios. So you think you can.
I think I can.
I think it depends, because it depends on, did I eat today?
That's fair, too.
Yeah, if I didn't eat today and I downed 6 beers,
If you drink on an empty stomach, it's...
you're going to feel a lot more wasted.
Yeah.
And it also depends on time. Like, if I drink 6 beers in an afternoon, I'm fine.
Yeah.
If I drink 6 beers in an hour, it's going to affect me a lot more.
Oh, shit, that's it. Maybe I just did way too much this past weekend, but like I said, I had about 6-7 Yingling in about 2 hours.
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
Right.
And I was still fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt like I was burping a lot.
Sure.
Felt very bloated, but...
That does happen. But it does depend, like, am I drinking Yingling, which is like 4 or 5%, or am I drinking, like, whiskey bourbon barrel aged ale, and it's like 11%? Huge difference.
Oh, yeah.
Because then you're drinking the equivalent of, like, 13 beers.
I also did have a Jack and Coke at that seafood place we went to. This
A
bitch...
Jack and Coke with seafood. That's a bold move.
Well, I had it before the food got there.
Fair.
But this bitch made it strong. Like, this was Jack and a hint of Coke.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn, woman! I'm like, fuck. She even gave me a lime slice, so I squeezed the lime in, and then
Smart.
I stirred it.
Yeah.
And then it was better. But I'm just like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
This
And that's
stuff's
when you
rough.
know they went double with the double shots.
Yeah, they even said, you want to, triple it or double it for $3 more? I'm just like,
Woo.
no.
And they did anyway.
And it tasted like they fucking did. Yeah, Jesus.
I've done that with gin and tonics before. But then again, like gin and tonic, because if your gin is frozen, not frozen as in it's an ice rock.
Yeah.
But if it's in the freezer, your tonic's cold, you have lime with it, you can literally go 1-to-1 parts. Like 2 double shots of gin, 2 double shots of tonic water. It tastes tame.
Wow.
Yeah. So there are ways to get around that, but I understand.
Take it from us.
Yeah,
Seasoned.
take it from us. We're seasoned veterans, goddammit.
Yeah.
Next question. That one sounded sad. Are you missing Big B? Because I am.
No, I don't miss him. You haven't even met him.
I wish I did. From user Old Yulke, Old L Uke, I guess.
Old McGregor's Kaleidoscope.
Old McGregor's Kaleidoscope. What would be the worst job to do naked?
Stripper.
I
kidding.
mean, I
I'm
think
kidding.
that kind
No.
of fits the role.
Surgery.
Like a surgeon.
A surgeon.
Yeah,
Your dick's just hanging
cock-
there.
Yeah.
Or your lips are just
Yeah.
flapping about
in the wind.
in the wind. Scalpel. Oh
no.
Boom, there goes your
Yeah,
dick.
Whoops. Yeah. I would say like mole Santa or like a
no.
pediatrician
Oh,
or a
I work for
preschool
PBS
teacher.
and I'm a nudist.
Yeah, because it's like A, that's gross. B, you are going to be catching multiple felony counts
And this is
and
off
life
topic.
in jail.
This is off topic, but did you ever notice that, like me personally, I've never been to one, but from what
Sure.
I've heard, nudist colonies, the people that live there should not be the ones that are nude.
You're saying nudists
I'm
are
saying
typically
they're ugly. Yes.
I wouldn't actually know.
I wouldn't either. I've heard through the grapevine.
So you're a little hearsay
Yes.
for all the listeners out there.
Yeah.
Kevin thinks he heard once that nudists are
No,
ugly.
not think. I have
You know
heard
what?
once.
Fine, let's do it this way. Any nudists out there, DM us if you so choose, and that way Kevin can be an accurate judge.
We are opening up the floodgates
We're
here.
opening up the floodgates. Any nudists out there, let us know. Let us know. Let us judge.
Yeah, I got to see if maybe I should go naked now too and have a little more confidence in myself.
Exactly. Then again,
You know?
flaccid penises are not attractive.
No, they're not.
Period. It's just not right.
No.
Next question. From user Winklet Tinkle. Winkly Twinkle.
Okay, Teletubby.
I don't know. Straight men of Reddit, us, within reason, who is the hottest man? Where do I start? Markiplier, Ryan Reynolds.
I'm a Ryan Reynolds guy, dude. I will say
Jacksepticeye, Aaron Hansen, Daniel Avidan, Ryan Reynolds, Markiplier. Did I say Ryan Reynolds already?
You did, yeah.
Wait,
and
really?
that's who I said, and that's who I'm going with.
Oh, you could do more than one. I think I did more than one. Oh, sure.
You did. I can't think of who. Pedro Pascal.
No, not my choice.
Let's see. No, who's the guy that plays Captain America? Chris Evans?
Oh, Chris Evans, yeah.
Chris Evans?
That's America's ass.
Yeah, it is America's ass. Okay,
Yeah, Chris
Ryan
Evans,
Reynolds,
he's
Chris
kinda fine,
Evans.
for sure. Respectfully. You haven't said Markiplier yet. I'm surprised, because that's up on my list.
Yeah, all right. I'll go with Marky Moo. John Cena.
John Cena, before he has the bald spot. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Anything else you can think of? Because I'm trying to rack my brain, too.
I mean, I might just be fanboying out here the fact that I just saw a certain movie and now I'm watching a TV show where he's the main character. Cillian Murphy is pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine. Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy?
Tom Hardy's a fucking G.
a good one.
He
That's
is.
a good one.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm straight.
Within reason, like all of us. Next question. From user eveninghead4310, which, by the way, sounds awesome.
God, yes,
I
it
wish.
does. Jesus Christ.
What's your go-to?
It sunsets in about 4 hours.
God, keep time. What is your go-to? I put that shit on everything.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce?
Love it. But it's either got to be Louisiana or Valentina.
Dude, Valentina. I was just gonna say, yo, Valentina.
Put that shit on eggs?
I put that shit on eggs. I put that shit on taquitos. I put that shit on fucking tacos, bro. One thing
so good.
I will say, because Valentina would have been my first choice, but I went through a phase, which I guess is less of a phase because crawling.
Oh, not that phase?
No. Well, I mean, I guess we all kind of did, but like, wake me up when September ends. I would have said like gochujang sauce or like Jamaican jerk sauce. Have you tried
You're
either of
kidding me,
those?
man.
Wow, that was insensitive.
No. You just said Jamaican. And you're Jamaican me crazy here, man.
Anyway, yeah, gochujang sauce, which I think is a Korean.
It definitely sounds like it's.
It's like it's like a Korean hot sauce, but it's so much more than that. And then like Jamaican jerk is just phenomenal. I am almost in disbelief you haven't tried either.
Well, with that first sauce, is it like hotter than normal hot sauce? Is it got a bigger kick to it?
No, similar spice level, but it's got more flavor to it. And it's thicker like a paste, so you would almost want to put it like on a meat rub.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So keep that in mind. Gochujang
sauce.
Next question. Sauce.
Jamaican jerk. I need to try that at
Jamaican
some point
jerk
too.
is phenomenal. There's a place in fucking just north of here called I think it's called like Cool Runnings or something.
What's the name of a movie, silly?
It's dude, I don't know pop culture. What I know is it's a restaurant north of here. And it's like a traditional Jamaican restaurant. I think the owner's parents migrated from Jamaica to here, and like they sell their Jamaican jerk sauce in a bottle. Little pricey, but it is fucking awesome.
I'll have to check that out.
Check it out, please do. Next question.
Fucking God.
Comes from user Call Me Vicious. What is the stupidest, quote, real men don't blank you've ever heard?
Real men don't blink.
Don't blank. Real men don't, you've ever heard. I would say real men don't cry, because crying is a good relief of...
Yeah, I was going to say that too. For the longest time, I did feel a little bit like Ron Swanson sometimes. Like, I've cried twice in my life. Once when I was 8 years old, I was hit by a school bus. And the second when I had learned Lil Sebastian had passed. Like, sometimes I feel like, man, we're men. We're not supposed to cry, but...
That's not really true.
No.
Apparently it's a super good release of stress.
Because
that's a big one.
I'm not trying to say, oh, woe is me or this or that, but like I've lost people you shouldn't have when you're my age.
Yeah.
And more than one.
Right.
So maybe I've cried a bit more than your typical man.
You've also been through a bit. And, like, not everyone loses their best friend when they're in high school. Not everyone loses their girlfriend when they're college age. You know, not everyone goes through traumas like that. So to say you've cried a little more than usual, I think is unfair to you. But it's one of those things where dudes just have this thought that, like, oh, if I cry, I'm a little pussy. It's like, no, you cry because you're actually feeling an emotion.
Yeah.
Which you should try and do.
Yeah, but, you know, it's that typical stigma where all just like, oh, we're dudes.
Be a man.
Yeah, be a man and bottle that shit up. But, you know, one day if you do keep on bottling it up, it's going to come out.
You're going to burst, or you're going to have a, like, heart attack when you're 43.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a big one. I would say, like, God, what's another? Like, real men don't wear pink. That's one I heard when I was young, I thought it was the stupidest thing. I love pink.
Yeah,
Pink's one of my favorite. Yeah. I'm wearing pink right now.
I have a pink Adidas shirt that I love to wear.
Yeah. Pink is a great color.
I mean, it's great to go down on, too.
Wait. Whoa, what are you referencing?
Vagina. Females.
Wait.
Pink.
Vagina? I think it's called fajita.
Pink,
and
pink.
I understand now.
Okay, good.
Kevin likes Big B. Salmon. Slap that salmon. Anyway, that was the last burning question I had. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Kind of a sad ending, Moan. I was trying to think, like, for a minute there of, like, what other real men don't blank I've ever heard. But, like, not wearing pink or crying were, like, the top two. And then my brain was like, yeah, that's it.
Well,
that's all we've ever heard.
You've heard the meme. Of course, it's a meme. So, like, oh, shit, real men don't must have been Vince McMahon. Or, you know, shit like that.
Jesus Christ.
But, like, that's, like, the only meme I've heard of it. It's like, oh, real men don't oh, shit, must have been... And then it's some stupid shit. But that's just a joke, hopefully, because I don't do that.
Yeah, I would really hope.
Why would you think I'd do that? What about me oozes? Yeah, that guy's a...
In just a moment's time, we will be back. Kevin is the quizmaster this week.
I mean, if I drank enough scotch, I'd probably have too, bro.
Bye. We've returned for the quiz we mentioned just a moment ago. Now, Kevin's the quizmaster this week, which means
Indeed.
I and you, the lovely listener, are his victims. Now, Kevin, what the fuck is your quiz?
I have... this actually came to me in an epiphany.
You know what else comes to you?
It's not the ladies.
Oh, damn. Not yet. You bagged Big B? You can get anybody.
We know what the title of this one is.
Big B.
Big B.
Bagging Big B.
We know. Hey, Aidan in editing.
Oh, shit, yeah. Put the socials sometime earlier, by the way. No. That'd be awesome if you could.
See, it's not... I don't do nothing. I don't do nothing.
There was one episode I had to title Aidan in editing because you kept making me fucking edit shit.
Well, and then I have to look it over to make sure you did it okay. Anyway.
That's funny.
This quiz,
you don't even listen.
I thought of it the other day, and I'm just like, well, knowing Aidan's profession, he should know things.
Oh, God.
So this quiz is titled The Beer Man.
The Beer Man?
The Beer Man.
Okay, interesting. I thought you were going to ask me questions about, like, truck parts.
No.
Like, oh, no,
it would have been a two-question quiz
did
about the flanges and the ball bearings.
Sure.
No, this one, I have 25 beers.
Okay.
And you have to tell me when they were founded.
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
When they were...
I won't know any of these.
Are you kidding me? You're the beer man.
I don't know shit about... I know what type of beer is what type of beer. I know what brand is what type. I don't know fucking founding dates. Are you shitting me?
Well, not
25 questions?
Sorry. It's just going to be the year.
4.
It's going to be the year. I will give you a plus minus 20 years.
You need to give me like
25.
50.
Okay, fine. 30. No, 25. No. Yes, 25.
All right.
25 years. Most of these beers you've heard of, and most of them you do distribute.
In a way, hypothetically.
But okay, yeah, but I figured you've been around long enough.
If you ask me, like, oh, what type of beer is Yingling? Like, I know it's a lager.
Oh, that would have been too easy.
That would have made sense,
You're
though.
the beer man.
Oh, my God.
First beer. Coors Light.
And I have to give you the year when the brewery started or when they started making that beer?
Just when it was founded.
So Coors.
Coors Light.
When was Coors founded?
Yeah.
Coors or Coors Light?
Coors Light.
You know, that's brewed by Coors.
Okay,
the
fine.
company.
Well, when the first Coors Light came out.
Okay, so it's when the beer debuted.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. Coors Light.
It's I will say, I'll give you a hint with every single question by saying it is relatively newer.
Okay, because I remember, like, when Diet Coke was first introduced, it was sometime in the 80s, and that's when, like, people started realizing, oh, sugar is causing obesity and diabetes, and then Coke was like, here's one without sugar. So I wonder if that's related. If, like, Coors split off, like Coors Banquet from Coors Light around that time in the 80s, but I feel like it was around longer than that. So I'll say 1970.
1978.
No kidding.
Yep.
Okay, I logicked that one. Let's hope I can continue. If any of our listener out there is a beer guy like me, not that like you drink beer all the time, but if you know a thing or two about beers, you've seen a thing or two about beers, because we are farmers.
Bum-ba-dum-ba-dana.
Not sponsored, I wish.
No. Bud Light.
Oh, wow.
Also newer.
Yeah, I would have said, like, I mean, Budweiser's been around a hot minute, the company. But all the light beers, all the zero sugar sodas were like 70s, 80s, 90s. So I would assume this is about the same as Coors Light, and I'll say 1965.
Oh, what's that? 20 years? Yeah, I'll give it to you. 1982.
82. Okay. Budweiser, a little late to the game. That's all right.
Modelo.
Ooh. I don't know much. Like, I know
it's
because...
pretty old.
Yeah, a lot of the original beers are pretty old because we only get them through Constellation, at least here in the States, at least where we are. So, oh man, that could be as early as like 1920 is my guess.
Correct, 1925.
No kidding. Mm-hmm. Damn, bro.
I'd be lucky to get 4 right. Oh yeah, I say you get at least 12.
12? I really hope. I'm on a little streak here. Let's hope I didn't just jinx it.
Miller Lite.
Okay, so the light.
This one is actually old.
Yeah, I think Miller was one of the first light beers. And Miller Brewing has been around for a hot minute because High Life celebrated like its 120th anniversary this year, which would put, if light was even remotely around the same time, the early 1900s. Even earlier?
Even earlier.
Okay, so... Oh, that's interesting. So Miller Lite predates Miller High Life, if what you're saying to me is true. That's interesting. So I'll go back another 20, and I'll say 1883.
Incorrect.
Really?
1855.
55? Wow. I would not have guessed. That's wild.
Guinness.
Oh, no.
If you get this one on the dot somehow, I will give you 3 points.
Oh my god. That would be the hell of a chore. Damn. Well, then again, with the Irish being damn near genocided by the Brits, there was a long, several decade stretch of history where a lot of the whiskey distillers and breweries shut down. So I'm wondering then if Guinness predated and lived through that, or if they were after all that happened.
I would definitely say before.
Okay, so they've been around a hot minute.
Yes, they have.
Aye. Then again, most of European history is
I will give you one
older
more
than
hint.
American history.
I'll give you one more hint. It is older than Miller Lite.
Yeah, I would have said like 1812 or something like that. 1830.
Nope.
Older.
Wow.
Interesting. 1789. Still too far?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Not too far.
1760?
I'll give it to you. 1759.
59? Wow, dude. Guinness, you hold my heart.
Budweiser.
Ah, the first. Well, not the first, but the first Bud product. Oh, when did Anheuser-Busch start? Well, St. Louis is boring. So
What did they factor into this?
They brew it in St. Louis.
Oh, ew.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So St. Louis is boring, but St. Louis was not... Like, Missouri was not a state established early, so it's not the 1700s. I would hazard to say it's not the early 1800s. But if Budweiser was the first beer that Anheuser-Busch brewed, then I would say 1860.
1876.
Damn, okay.
I'll give it to you.
Wicked. I'm sweaty. This quiz is making me nervous, bro.
Well, actually, you'll be more... Now you'll know. You can go to the coworkers and say, hey, Guinness was made in 1759.
I'll be the nerdy guy everyone hates. Trust me, I'm already the guy everyone hates. I don't need more.
Like, what... If you were to go up to a woman and just randomly start spewing knowledge about beer or sports, what do you think would turn them on more?
Neither.
Neither.
Completely neither.
So what do we need to talk about?
Them? Be genuinely curious. Be genuinely curious about another human being. I think that tends to work.
Dumb.
Really?
Anyway. No,
yeah,
I'm just trying to be funny. Yingling.
Ooh. America's oldest brewery.
Yep.
18.
Pottsville, PA.
Good old Pottsville, Pa. 18.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're older.
It's 1800s.
1800s.
Yep.
They're older than the oldest Miller Lite. They're older than the oldest Coors product. They're older than, well, apparently any brewery. Okay, are they America's oldest? America's oldest still surviving? Because I'm sure there had to have been some brewers like on the New York coast that have died off since then. I'm sure the Yuengling family has just survived the longest.
Yeah, no, you're
that
right.
is a bit of a tangent, but oh man, Yuengling. Interesting. 1812.
Close.
Close.
Yeah, 1829.
Oh, okay. I was a little too early, but I wasn't that far.
Michelob.
Ugh. Now,
Kind of old.
yeah, I was gonna say, I think, well, AB, Anheuser-Busch, AB has kind of acquired a lot of brands and started a lot of brands, so I would assume there was originally...
Say, this one wasn't too far after Budweiser.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, there probably was, like, a Michelob Brewing, and then AB just bought them, so 1890?
1896.
Hey, okay, all right.
Corona.
Now that one's going to be old as well, because I figure, well, a lot of those Mexican breweries, they do make good beer. That like Corona Familiar is pretty tasty.
Cervezas.
The Dos Equis Amber is really good, but it's a company out of Holland.
Michigan?
No, Europe.
Are you being...
Totally serious.
Sissy?
I think it's brewed in Mexico, but the company is out of Holland in Europe. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it says like product of Holland on it.
Huh.
Fun fact for you. But I would assume near the time of Modelo. So I'll say 1810.
Oh, God. Modelo was not 1800s.
Was it 17 something?
No, 19 something.
Oh,
You got Modelo right.
Oh, my bad.
It's actually the same year as Modelo.
1920.
25.
Gee, dang it. I was close.
Everybody's favorite, Busch Light.
Makes me
This
wonder.
is an old one.
Yeah, it makes me wonder there was probably Busch Brewing as well, and then AB bought them. So, Busch, if it's any... But then again, it's also Busch Light, so it's
Busch
later
is
than...
older than Budweiser.
Yeah, I would imagine that. But AB still bought them. So I would imagine Busch Light is later than Busch, but it's still earlier than anything Budweiser. Interesting. This one I'll say 1810.
Incorrect.
Really? Too early?
1852.
Yeah, too early. Damn it.
Next one, Keystone Light.
Ooh.
And it's rather newer.
Yeah, that's a good old-fashioned product of Coors right there. And that is essentially water. With,
It really is.
It just kind of tastes like white bread, but it's just water, really. If you want to hydrate after a long day of drinking, you drink Keystone or Busch Light. But 1960.
Incorrect.
Really? Too far off?
1989.
Oh, wow. Yeah, way far off. Damn. I took the light approach and I went too late.
Next one. I don't know if I'm saying this right or not. Tecate?
Tecate. Yeah, Tecate or Tecate. Oh, that one is actually a pretty tasty one. Very popular.
And it's pretty old.
Yeah. I've heard great things about it. I've tried it before. Very
it ain't
good.
bad.
Not sponsored, but it is tasty. 1905.
1917.
Ah, okay. Not
Actually,
bad.
This one was weird when I was doing my research and looked it up. It said either 1892 or 1917.
So, like, I wonder if they started, either failed or got bought out and then restarted or something.
Probably.
Maybe. Something like that.
Next one, Molson Canadian.
Ooh, interesting.
This is old.
I would imagine so.
Like,
Because
really
Molson,
old.
there was Molson Brewing, and then Molson merged with Coors, and it became Molson Coors, and then Miller merged with Molson Coors and became Miller Coors. So Miller Coors owns a lot of different breweries.
Fuckers.
But, no, I wouldn't spend full price on their
No.
products. But, that aside, Molson, I'm guessing, is pretty G-dang old, because Canadians are old and stupid, because they have health care and we don't.
Okay, yeah.
1880.
Oh, God, no.
Too late?
Too early.
Too early?
It's older than that.
Okay, so, yeah, I was too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
1805?
No.
17...
Wait.
What?
1805 minus 20.
Minus 25 is
Oh, yeah,
1780.
25, that's right. I'll give it to you.
Hey!
1786.
Woo! Let's effing go, gamer. 1786, I would not have guessed the 1700s.
Foster's.
Oh, the Australian classic.
Australian shit.
2023. No.
What?
Yeah, no.
And this one's old, too.
Aye. Well, yeah, the Brits that became the Australians had to genocide the Aboriginals before they could start brewing things.
How original.
Well, it's been the whole history of the Brits, so not very original. But I'll say 1810.
Ooh, no.
Too early.
Too early.
1880.
1887.
87, okay.
All right, you're up to 11. What did I say, 12?
I think so.
I think you'll get it.
Thanks, man.
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
The old PBR. It's actually water. Beer.
This one's pretty old, too.
Yeah. Yes, it is. 1900.
No.
Shucks.
Older.
1870.
It's 20. Nope.
Really? Damn, when was it?
1844.
44. Wow. I would not have imagined PBR to be that old.
Dos Equis.
Oh, Dos Equis?
Dos Equis.
Dos Equis 212 NR.
Yep. P2 dash... Fuck.
L-01-02.
Pick 5 of 37.
You said 6. Ask for 5. Repick. Yeah, we used to be in a warehouse. It was awful. Anyway, Dos Equis was...
Did your labels print? Sorry.
Log off. So it's out of Holland. Well, the company is out of Holland, but the beer is brewed in Mexico. So I would imagine it's near, but later than the Modelo's and Coronas. So I'll say 1935.
That's actually newer than the Modelo's and the Coronas.
That's what I
Modelo
said.
and Corona. I thought you...
I said I thought it would be more recent than that.
Oh,
and
no.
you said yes.
No. My bad.
So because it's made in Holland, it's older.
Yes.
Okay. 1880.
1897.
Okay, I'll take it.
Which I know dos is 2. What the hell does equis mean? Or equis?
I think it means 2 eques.
Well, what the fuck is an eque?
Whatever it is, there's 2 of it.
Well, clearly. But, like, let's see. If I were a Spanish-speaking person, but I'm not.
Oh, you know what their logo is?
Huh. Well, it's 2 X's.
You know what Dos Equis means?
2 X's?
Yes.
That's dumb.
It's
really dumb.
Well, you know what? It's interesting, though.
It is.
Because as English-speaking people, we didn't know, and it made us curious to look.
So now they're all probably laughing and
shit. If curiosity killed the cat, then curiosity killed the English-speaking people into buying the beer.
Dos Equis.
Dos Equis?
Rolling Rock.
I mean, you want to talk about things that don't taste like anything? It's Rolling Rock. It's honestly the least offensive beer, and by least offensive, I mean closest to water. Rolling Rock, 1890.
Incorrect.
Shucks.
1939.
39. They are distributed by Budweiser breweries. I don't know if they're owned by AB, but they're distributed by people who distribute AB products.
Fuck them.
Be interesting to look into. Who's their parent company now? Because everything's a fucking conglomerate these days.
Here's a good one for you.
Yeah.
Heineken.
Ooh, Heineken is also out of Holland. Same brewery that makes Dos Equis.
It is older than Dos Equis.
I was going to say, I'm certain it predated Dos Equis. So this is out of Holland. So it's got to be old, because everything in Europe is old as hell. I'll say 1730.
Oh, God, no, not that old.
Oh, really? Oh, whoops. Predated the old, fucking, what do you call it? Revolutionary War.
Yay.
1780.
No.
1800s? Mm-hmm. Interesting. 1840.
1864.
Whoa, close.
Now, this next one's a bit of a kick in the dick.
Oh, thanks.
Stella Artois.
Stella Artois.
This is the oldest beer on this list.
I would imagine so. And not only is it not a beer, it's actually just foam.
I don't mind a Stella, though.
You know what?
I don't.
That's fine. If you enjoy drinking foam, that's totally up to you. But it's just foam.
Okay.
Stella Artois should be renamed Oops All Foam, because it's
Stella
just
foam.
fucking foam. Stella Artois, you sell people foam, you nasty
Foam
fucks.
Artois.
Can't even put a finger in it. It stays foam. It's not like root beer. Stella Artois. I know this is old, but I don't know how old.
Very.
Yeah, I was going to say,
old.
this is, would I be wrong in saying this is between the 14th and 16th century?
You would be wrong.
Older. 1350.
Wow, 1366.
No shit, yo!
Yeah.
Man, Stella Artois, you need to stop selling people foam, dog. That's
been
a
doing it
fucking
for
sin.
So long now. Now this one
Almost
is,
a millennium. That's fucking insane.
This one is the newest beer on this list.
Hmm.
It's Blue Moon.
Interesting. Well, Blue Moon now falls under that Miller Coors category. I think, because they're also brewed in Golden, Colorado, like Coors products are. So I think they're owned by what is now Miller Coors. But I know there's like the whole, I figure it's true, but then again, it's just marketing. It's like, oh, born in a baseball stadium, and then we brew it now, where it's like someone took a beer and like added oranges to it, and people liked it. And it was like, oh, why don't we add an orange to the brewing? And then it's like Blue Moon now. Boy, howdy.
Uncle Howdy.
1985.
1995.
95, okay. Very recent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised it has as much prestige as it does for being so recent.
5 to go. You could get a possible 20 out of 25
That
here.
would be very impressive.
Sam Adams.
Oh, I'm not biased,
It's kind of new.
and we're not sponsored, but I do like me some Sam Adams.
Mm-hmm.
They brew a good Oktoberfest.
Oh, yeah.
They brew a good Boston Lager. They brew a good, I think they call it like the Porch Rocker or something. It's their version of the Summer Shandy. Pretty tasty.
Never had it.
Then again, Line and
Sounds
Kugels
good.
kind of like owns that market.
Yeah, Lenny Kugels is
They're the original Summer Shandy,
fire.
I think. Then again, that 312 they make a Summer Shandy, and that's pretty damn tasty. Anyway, what was the question?
just Sam Adams.
Oh, Sam Adams. So the original Boston Lager?
Uh-huh.
Boy.
It's new.
Newer, really? I would have said 1900.
It is.
I would have said the year 1900.
Oh, no, it's in
Yeah, but I
yeah,
imagine
yeah.
it's more recent than that.
Yeah.
1960.
1984.
84. Wow. I would not have guessed that. With how much they're respected as a brewery, I would not have assumed them to be so recent.
They got a hot start.
They got a hot start. You're right.
Another newer one, Fat Tire.
Oh, I do like me some New Belgium. Not sponsored. God, I wish we were sponsored by New Belgium. Their juice force is fucking ridiculously good.
I don't know about that.
Have you tried the Fat Tire?
Yeah.
You'd like it a lot.
Like the original Fat Tire, like your juice shit. No, fuck you. Not doing
I
that.
like both.
I like my
Oh,
IPAs.
pardon me for having a grown-up palate. I like
Pardon
both.
you for loving piss.
It
actually.
says you drinking Bush Light, you fuck.
I don't drink
You
Bush
did
Peach
drink
is good.
Bush Light. Oh, I like
Dude,
piss if it's peach
The
flavored.
Bush Apple though, apple flavored
my
piss.
God.
Oh my god.
Apple piss is my favorite.
Makes me want to just kick a fat kid at Kmart.
Can't believe Kmart's dead, bro. So sad.
I'm glad.
Yeah, they were kind of whack and dirty. What was the question?
Fat Tire.
Oh, 1980.
1991.
91, okay. New Belgium's been around a
17.
hot minute. I think they're like crazy new IPAs, which I do tend to like. Those are definitely more recent because people really never liked IPAs
Walks into a
before.
bar, sees all the things on draft. You'd be like, actually, could I get a anti-hero, please?
Anti-Hero's great.
No, it's not.
It's great.
I've had them
Says
before.
you walking into
It's
a bar.
so bad.
Could I get a a light beer, please? The lightest you have, please?
I say Yingling. There's nothing light about Yingling.
Can I have a beer, please? Make it light, please?
I'm going to disqualify you from the rest of the... No.
You talk shit about my beers, expect shit back. I'm sorry.
I drink Yingling. What's wrong with that?
Yingling's perfectly fine. It's good.
Thank you.
It's good.
I usually tend not to drink light beers.
Any light beer, I absolutely dislike.
I tend not to drink those.
That's fine, but lager is the closest thing to light beer because it's a lighter type of beer. It's like drinking a pale ale.
Labatt Blue.
Ooh, another Canadian classic.
Old.
Old? Older than Molson?
No.
Ooh, okay. So Molson predates Labatt.
Molson was in the 1700s.
I would say that Labatt is more popular than Molson these days.
I've actually never had a Molson, but I've had plenty of Labatt.
They're
good.
I've heard Molson is good. I've tried Labatt, so I can't form an opinion comparing the two. But Labatt Blue, 1830.
1847.
No shit. Okay. I'm not terribly far off on some of these.
2 left.
Ooh.
You're at 18 points.
Oh, it'd be so hot if I could get 20. That'd be so good.
Beck's.
Oh, I know fucking nothing about Beck's.
Oh, neither do I.
The only thing I know about Beck's is that it's distributed by my company's competitor.
Oh, you guys have a competitor?
Yeah, well, we have multiple.
Oh, what's your biggest one?
In Lake and Porter County, it's Calumet Breweries.
Okay.
If we're talking east of here, it's United Beverage. If we're talking south of here, it's Mid-America Beverage.
Those are the dumbest names for companies.
So literally, the amount of area my company covers, 3 companies compete for share over ours. Jeez. So they all carry the same thing, where we just carry one thing.
Huh.
So essentially, we're winning. But then again, capitalism is a game about killing. So
yeah,
we're essentially hurting other people's jobs in the process. But what the fuck do I know? What was the question? Beck's? 18...
Yep.
60.
1873.
Okay. What do you know about Beck's?
Nothing.
Me neither. I know
Last
they're
one.
On a store shelf.
I've never heard of this one either.
Mm-hmm.
Amstel.
I have heard of Amstel. I know the same with Beck's. I know nothing of it, but I've definitely heard of it, and it's not something my company carries. Amstel. Curious. Amstel. Would I be wrong in saying 18?
No.
85.
1870.
No shit.
You got 20 out of 25. The beer man. Everybody.
Can I get some, let me hear some let's effing go, dude.
Let's fucking go,
dude. What a quiz. I thought. Hey, Aidan, replay the part where I thought I would do awful. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
When they were,
I won't know any of these.
Are you kidding me? You're the beer man.
I don't know shit about... I know what type of beer is what type of beer. I know what brand is what type. I don't know fucking founding dates. Are you shitting me?
Well, not
25 questions?
Sorry. It's just going to
I'll
be
get like
year.
4. Thanks. That's how I thought I would do.
Well, you did. I mean, I was generous with my... I could have just said
you could have said like plus or minus 10, and I would have gotten like a third of what I did. But I'm glad for your generosity. I feel like with like a plus or minus 20 or 25, even still, I feel it's a tough quiz if you don't know a thing or two. But then again, I've seen a thing or two because I've worked there for like...
Because you're the beer man.
I'm the beer man, dude. Coming
now.
up on 2 years at this place this month, actually, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's been a very quick and very physically painful 2 years.
I was there.
For 3 weeks?
Yeah, I wasn't even... I got to the job and I was gone before you got
I was
going
to say, I put your name on the referral for the application. I get a start date, and a week before my start date, you're like, dude, I left the job. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean you left the job? I start in a week.
But hey, next month it's September 8th, I will be at Dick's for 1 year.
Dude, congrats, my dog. With that said, and Kevin's quiz completed, as they say nowhere, we'll be right back with Story. Pardon?
Stories.
Stories?
Yeah.
I think you're right. Bye.
Okay. I mean, I hope so. I mean, I think that's the last segment of the show. I don't know. I might have to check the notes. You can...
We're back again.
Oh, you scared me.
Finally. Well, for the final segment.
Finally.
Finally.
Family.
The cock has come back for the rock Tell Me a Story is what's happening. It's where Kevin and I give each other prompts, tell a story off the top, give a title off the top. It's all off the top.
Yeah, this is our take at improv comedy. It's usually funny.
Typically
most times demented.
For certainly. So, Kevin, I have a little prompt for you.
What's that?
Tell me what happened when you went to your first Bears game. The old Chicago Bears.
Yeah, it was at Lucas Oil Stadium.
What?
Huh?
I mean, I guess it was Bears versus Colts, sure.
Well, no, it was back in the day when the Bears played at Lucas Oil Stadium.
Call me crazy. I don't think there was a time when that happened.
I know. It's because they're moving to someplace in Chicago.
Arlington or
home.
whatever the fuck.
Yeah, so I watched the game of the Bears in Arlington Heights.
Sure.
Or Arlington Park, wherever it is.
In the future.
In the future. No, I'm just kidding. I went to Soldier Field to see a Chicago Bears versus Pittsburgh Steelers game.
Ooh.
And it was for Super Bowl 30.7.
They had a couple run-throughs.
They did.
Prequels.
So that's why these tickets were kind of cheaper. I still wasn't going to buy them, though, because I was like, I really don't have anyone to go with. And then I met somebody, and I also had a friend that had 2 extra tickets. They're just like, hey, did you want to come with? They're like, good, because I just got a +1. They're like, oh, what's their name? I'm just like, you might know him. He's kind of a chill dude. His name's Brian. Big Brian.
Yeah.
And they're like, I've never heard of him before. I'm like, well, by the time this game is over, you'll know who Big Brian is.
Brian.
They're like, okay, let's bring him with. So we all carpooled in their, oh God, I'm trying to think of an old car. Like a very...
Station wagon?
No, it wasn't a station wagon. It was like it was a car my uncle has. It's a Honda, and it's a convertible, and it's very... It's almost like a...
NSX?
Might be. That's what we drove in, all 4 of us.
Very nice. Very nice.
We were...
Was there even back seating?
No.
Oh, you just sat on the trunk?
Yeah, because Big B got the back. He was laying down there, and we were, slanted driving because he's a big human being.
Big guy, yeah.
So the entire time we're driving, there's sparks flying. But thank God it was only a 2-minute drive to the field.
You drove out to the field?
No, 2-minute drive to the field.
Oh, sure.
To the arena.
Yeah.
So we get there, we park, and the guy's like, hey, you can't park that here. And he pointed right at Big Brian. I'm just like, whoa. That is not how I roll. That's not how Big Brian, he's like, so I'm like, tell him this is where you park. And he picks him up with one hand by the throat. He's like, this is where I park.
Damn.
That's not my car. And then throws him down. He's like, okay, fine. I guess you guys can park here. But like, you're in a handicap spot. That's why, where's your thing? And then I'm like, don't you see it? It's right on the thing. He's like, oh, I didn't see it. Because back then they had little itty bitty
little stickers.
Blue people in wheelchairs.
Oh. Little Smurfs. So they're like, oh, you got the Smurf. Okay, so you're fine. Have a nice day. I'm like, thank you, we will. And I'm like, are you coming in after your shift to watch Super Bowl 30.7? And he's like, no, I'm actually this is actually where I live. Oh my God!
I'm like, oh, so like,
lives in the parking
do you live in
box?
Do you live in the little box over there? Or do you live in? He's like, no, I
don't even work here.
Sometimes people leave without their cars, and I stay in them.
Damn. Oh, that's a rough life,
living
dog.
a rough life. I'm like, well, I might have an extra ticket here. And I reached around in my pocket, and I whipped out my middle finger to him.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, I don't care about where you live. You treated us with disrespect when we got here, so I'm going to give it right back to you.
Damn. Yo, you did him despicable, but your ticket still grew.
But that was good. I like that. By the time we got to the main gate, I heard sirens behind me. I'm like, oh no, what's happening? Apparently he committed suicide after I burned him so bad.
Oh, that's so rough.
So people had to be there to pick him up and send him away.
Damn. You hate to hear that.
We finally got inside Soldier Field. We all got some brewskis and some hot dogs for about $205.
Checks out.
And got our seats, and the game started.
You on the second level?
No, we were right there on the field.
50-yard line.
8-yard line. And it was an okay game, but by the end of the first period...
Pardon?
It was,
The first what?
First period.
The first what?
First period of football.
It must be like a Super Bowl 30.7 adjustment.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And the score was 24-3 Pittsburgh. I'm just like, all right. Wow. I'm like, I like where this is headed. I'm
in Soldier Field, too.
In Soldier Field.
Wow.
And Mitchell Trubisky was the quarterback.
Back then?
Back then, yes.
Wow. He's been around.
I mean, we drafted him out of the womb.
Clearly.
You should have seen it. He was hilarious. That little baby in football pads throwing around a football.
And a diaper, I'm sure.
And a diaper.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, this is great. I'm like, anyone want anything else? And they're just like, we wasted all our money on the first round of food. I'm just like, oh. So then we just sat there and watched the rest of the game.
Oh, no. In silence.
In silence. And actually, Big B got into a fight with a couple people behind us because they were Bears fans. And he's just like, man, I'm not a fan of anybody, but if you don't shut your damn mouth, I'm going to take that food out of it and eat it. And they're like, you won't fucking do that. I got a hot dog in my heart. And he reaches down his throat, whips out the fucking hot dog.
Oh, my God.
I mean, he's hungry.
He's a hungry boy. He's a growing man.
He is. So they're like, okay, man, like, sorry, I didn't mean to, but, like, you totally just fisted my mouth. He's like, and I'll do it again. So he got second helpings. Me and my other two friends.
Got second helpings.
me and my other two friends who are nameless, we just sat there and watched the remainder of the game. And it went into overtime, and the score was 63-63 going into overtime.
High scoring.
It was a high-scoring 30.7, the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And overtime had just started.
Yeah.
But the lights went out.
Oh, man.
I'm like, well, what the hell's going on? I'm like, there's no dome. Why can we still not see anything?
Domeless.
What's going on? And then the lights come back on, and every player on the football is in nothing but their jockstrap and their helmet, singing Kumbaya.
Oh, my God.
And wanting to go out and party. And everyone is in an outrage. They're like, what the hell is this? I'm like, this is Super Bowl 30.7. This is not no goddamn karaoke. What are we watching here? And everyone's just like whispering to one another, like, oh, the game must have ended when the lights were out. Well, who the fuck won? And the scoreboard updated. It was 64-63.
Whoa.
Bears.
Whoa, let's go.
They're just like, I don't know. Like, how does that math that up? And everyone, coach, just like, it doesn't matter. We got the extra point.
What you think?
So fuck off. So everyone
Classic
went home.
Ditka.
Everyone went home happy, besides me and Big B, who by the end of it was a Steelers fan because he had much respect for Trubisky.
Wow.
And we get back out in the parking lot. I'm not that happy, neither is he, but my two nameless friends are pretty happy, and I'm just like, you know what? I've had it. They're like, what, man? It's just a football game. I'm like, it's not just a game. It was Super Bowl 30.7, and you asked me to come. Did I need to come? No, I didn't, but I came.
Jesus, you've come.
Now listen to me. I don't want to hear anything on the car ride home, okay? They're like, Jesus Christ, got it. We got in the car, we started driving the 2-minute drive home.
Yeah.
And the entire time they wouldn't shut up. So I'm just like, you know what, Big B, take care of them. Pulled out the blicky.
The blicky,
Real sticky. And then we took this, the Honda.
NSX?
Yeah, and we drove it far away from Soldier Field to Lucas Oil Stadium.
Wow. Went back.
Big B and I got married.
Back for seconds. Oh, that's so excellent. There was an ordained minister there?
There was.
The whole time?
It was Andrew Luck who married us.
Oh, naturally. He's always there.
He is.
Wow.
I think Jared Goff is my best man.
Really? Did he try and fuck the coach? Or coach's wife?
He did.
Yeah.
He did do that.
Wow. Hopefully it was respectfully.
But you know, the best part of this whole story, you know who gave the speech at my wedding?
Who's that?
Aaron Rodgers.
Wow. I would expect
I got him
nothing,
on a very lucrative deal.
Nothing more from you. At a very lucrative, like you're paying him like a circus clown.
Yes.
Which he is.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's a fun story, wholesome ending. Glad the Bears got the dub.
I wasn't.
But yeah, you know what? It's one of those things where you have two favorite teams going at it, and if the one you like slightly less wins, you're still kind of heartbroken. In a real roundabout kind of way.
I could not agree less. Aidan, tell me a story about the one time.
No, tell me. Okay, I was gonna say, yeah. I think that went poorly for you last time. You left it that vague.
It did, because then after the show, you kind of got into me about it.
Did I really?
Yeah, and I liked it.
Oh, wow.
Now tell me a story about your first ever experience doing karaoke.
Doing karaoke. Okay. This story, did you give your story a name?
I believe I did. If I did not, it was called Lucas Oil Stadium.
Lucas Oil Stadium. That checks out.
Lucas Oil Fields.
Fields? Lucas
Fields,
Oil.
Lucas Oil. Fields Oil Lucas.
Fields on Lucas's oil.
If you know what I'm saying.
So, my first ever karaoke experience. This story is called I'm 38 Years Young, baby. Now, I am
38 years young, baby.
I was going to say, before I was rudely interrupted,
Oh, shucks.
last week was my 16th birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thanks. And unfortunately, I had to work on it. I've had to work on every single one of my birthdays since I was 16, actually.
That's whack.
Haven't gotten one off. And I really haven't gotten one off, you can tell.
Yeah.
So,
Very frustrated.
the day of my birth, thank you, July 13th, 1999. I wasn't 16 yet,
Yes.
but I was covered in blood. Now, on my 16th birthday, a short 16 or so years later, I was still covered in blood.
That should not come off?
But let me tell you the story why. My 16th birthday. It is summer of 2015. You know what that means? COVID hasn't happened yet.
No, it hasn't. No.
So-
Not for the next 5 years.
Damn right. So with that said, everyone is out here kissing. Kissing and being gross at my birthday party?
Hot.
That's what I thought. But then again, I was only 16. So everyone
then
is
you
out...
think everything. Come on, you're 16. You're going
yeah,
through-
that's right. I couldn't look at a picture of Markiplier. So... changes. I wanna be with you what time it changes.
But
I can't change time.
Tires.
Was the song I thought I would sing at my karaoke 16th birthday party. But
like a
everyone
bar
was too...
mitzvah.
A bat mitzvah. And everyone was too busy kissing to even attempt the damn karaoke stand.
Oh, come on.
So yeah, I look around the room.
You paid good money for that.
1,500 couples. 3,000 people.
You knew a lot of people when you were 16, eh?
No, they knew me.
Oh, they knew you.
So they just showed up uninvited.
Asshole.
3,000 people. 1,500 couples just kissing. Smooching it out. Tongue juice flying amongst the room. The floor's becoming slippery. I am panicked.
Can I get a let's go?
Can I get a let's go? Not from me at that time, because I was panicked. Gee dang it. No one wanted to sing karaoke at my party. They're too busy tongue slobbering each other like dogs. I was pissed. A man walks up to me. I'm sat next to my birthday cake, alone. My party hat on. Sad, slobbery streamer coming out of my mouth. You know the
Yep.
things? Those party streamers. Man walks up to me. He was like, hey, you're one of the 3,000 people not kissing right now, right? And I look back up at him. I'm like, yeah, I guess you could say that. Who are you? You know how 16-year-olds sound.
Yep, pubescent.
Puberty. And he looks back at me and he's like, yeah, I'm your dad's friend's former cousin's older roommate. I was like, oh.
My balls just dropped.
My balls are dropping. They're
balls are
dropping
dropping
as
for
we
you.
speak. And he looks back up at me and he's like, whoa, it wouldn't be a 16th birthday without some balls dropping. And I was like, yeah. Do you want to sing? Yeah. You want to sing a song with me now that I sound like this? He looks back at me. He's like, it'd be my honor. What's your name? And I was like, the fuck do you mean? It's my party. Who invited you? And he's like, damn it. Okay, fine. I'm a Fed. I'm making sure there's no sussy shit going on. We've never had 3,000 people in this part of town before. It's like,
Not to mention all 3,000 of them are kissing.
all 3,000 of them are kissing. This isn't sus to you? And I was like, holy fuck, you're right. I've never considered that before. Being my 16-year-old self, I was too horny and mad. And he was like, you know what? Let's break up this kissing. Let's get them all pumped the frick up. You ever heard the song, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor? And I was like, no. You ever heard the song, Changes from the Shrek 2 soundtrack? And he was like, I have. Why are you covered in blood? I was like, well, we started the party with 3,000. Why do you think there's only 2,800 left?
Oh!
A man needs to eat.
Oh my god.
And this Fed, nameless Fed, looks back at me and he's like, that's why there's only 2,700 left. Because I needed to eat too, baby.
Jesus Christ, everyone's gotta eat.
And he was like, you know what?
Oh.
You know why I'm really here? I wasn't tasked to show up. I was just trying to, look around, see if there's crime nearby. It's actually my birthday too. And I remember my 10th birthday. Bunch of people kissing in my party too.
Oh, that's tragic.
I was like, damn, that is unfortunate. being my 16-year-old self, I never would have assumed someone else has been through this pain that I have. And he looks back at me and he's like, God damn it, let's sing Changes with David Bowie and the other one.
The other guy.
The other artist.
Smash
It'll be
Mouth.
like a duet. Yeah, All-Star next. And I was like, gosh damn it, you're so right. So we start singing Changes. We're going ham. Everyone, 2,600 people remain. The other 100 died from mono.
Oh, no.
And the 2,600 people look back at us, and they're singing along. It's like we're singing a concert for them. It was incredible.
That's how it feels when you sing karaoke, man.
Incredible. 2 songs down. We hit Changes. We hit All-Star. We look at the crowd, both of us pointing out. We're like, what do you guys want to sing? Immediately back to Kissing. I was like, damn it, we almost had them on our side. And the Fed looks back at me and he's like, shit, man. You wanna join them? And I was like, wait a minute. How old are you? He's like, oh, baby, I'm 38 years young. How old are you? And I was like, you motherfucker, I'm 16. I pull my badge in my back pocket. I'm a Fed too. You're under arrest, Mr. Man. And he's like, no, you can't do this to me. I was about to hit my Fed promotion.
My quota.
I almost hit enough people. And I was like, you are going to county jail. And of course, with him chainsawed. No. Handcuffed to my table, I ate cake. And I also ate my birthday cake right next to him. And then I took him to jail. Anyway, that was my first time ever doing karaoke, and I've done it nightly since.
I was going to say, have you done it again, or would you do it again?
Every night. I don't go a night without singing. Because you know my voice.
Good man, yeah. I can only imagine how it was before you turned 16.
Before puberty.
I was talking like this.
Well, you see, I tried to sing Time the face to changes. No one will be at everyone. Time may change me. You know how it goes with puberty. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you like my story.
It was good. I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
It was honestly one of the less demented ones.
Well, I mean, good. Then again, it was my birthday party.
Yeah, it was your birthday party. Loads of people kissing.
Loads of people kissing there, Harry.
Us having a spit swapping makeout match.
A little spit swapping.
A little. Right in your tin.
That face when you.
Right in the tin with their spitters.
Right in the what?
What?
I thought you say me a little cunt. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed the show. What did I name my story?
I'm 38 years young.
38 years young, that's right. Yeah. Stupid Fed. He went to jail, by the way. But
good.
Since you know how Feds and cops never get properly punished, he got 3 months of paid leave and then went back to kissing 16-year-olds.
Wow, so he wasn't even in the can for a day.
No.
And he still got paid.
Yeah, typical cop and Fed behavior. They never catch any. They never get punished.
Well, you know what they say.
What do they say? We will see you all bright and early late next week for another episode of G-Dang Chaos with me, Aidan Maloney, my boy Kevan Boland, on this beautiful AK219 day where I hope you've enjoyed the content we bring you. I mean, as you heard our excitement earlier in the show, we have a lot of ideas. We have a lot of plans. They may come to fruition soon. They may come to fruition a little bit longer down the line because of kind of the restraints we have with our housing situations, but those may change soon. So fingers crossed, because there would be a lot of content we really want to make, but kind of can't yet. So I hope you're all as excited and remain patient with us, because it's things we really want to do because we enjoy doing them.
I couldn't agree more.
And
I don't think I could have said it better myself.
Gee dang it. We will see you bright and early late next week on Friday, but you can listen whenever because it's a fucking podcast, goddammit. It's always in your phone.
And you can listen...
Or computer or smartwatch if you have one.
You can listen Friday nights at 9 o'clock on the dial, 103.1 FM, WVLP, and the replay is after hours, which is Tuesday night's show, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., and then it's us.
True that. Yeah, if you're so inclined to listen to the radio version, which At this point in the podcast, this is podcast only because these last two segments I usually cut for radio because we just don't have the time slot for it. And I also get tired of editing out, fuck words and shit words. So if you're inclined to listen to the radio version, we can actually put music in there and you can listen to the music we like to hear, but it is the time constraints Kevin just mentioned. So if you're interested, you can. WVLP.org. You can listen to the stream. If not, podcasts are totally chill. We just can't do copyrighted music, which is why the intro and outro is music I made.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, it
eventually.
Like
wow.
No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
It's pretty good.
You sound like one of the people kissing at my 16th.
I did, and I had a
son
great
of a
time.
Bitch.
I'll
have you know I had a man arrested that day.
I got all tongue in cheek in her.
Are you talking about Big Brian?
No.
No? Bye.
Big Brian!